Hey Indian Hills, this is your teacher librarian, Mrs. Sandersfeld-Miller here with the final new book video of the 22-23 school year. So these are the last of the new books that I will be getting in and putting out on the new bookshelves. So we'll start off with A Place Inside of Me. This one is a children's book, but it's written as a poem to heal the heart. So anytime it's poetry, I like to try and get some of these. And this one has a lot to do with the Black Lives Matter movement. So it has a really good message to it, even though it's a children's book, has a more grown-up adult teen type of message to it. All right, then we have Five Nights at Freddy's, the official character encyclopedia. So if you like that video game, this goes through all the different characters. We have a lot of these series and graphic novels in the library that are very popular, so that will explain all the characters there. The Other Side of the River is book 2, and the first book is on the Iowa Teen Award book list for next year, and I really loved that first book. The first book was action-packed. I couldn't put it down, went through it really fast. Has pretty short chapters too, about 5 or 6 pages to the chapters, so this is book 2 that continues the main character's story. And then we have Dog Man. This is book 11, 20,000 Fleas Under the Sea. Some more graphic novels. We have School Trip. School Trip is the third book in the series, the New Kid series by Jerry Craft. New Kid won a Newbery Medal honor, so this is book 3. Spy Camp, the graphic novel. This one is book 2 in the Spy School series. And then these are going to be series, and they are the first books that have come out in the series. So Codex Black has a lot to do with ancient mythology. And then we have the 39 Clues series. This one is book 1 of the graphic novels. And then Seraphina and the Black Cloak. This was a book that was an Iowa Teen Award winner as a novel a few years ago. Now it is starting in a graphic novel. And then the last of the graphic novels, we have Change the Game by Colin Kaepernick. This is his story of how he started off being a baseball player and was hoping to make it to the major leagues, but ended up making it to the major leagues of football and playing in the NFL. Danger and Other Known Risks. This one is about the world ending and a girl and her crazy purple-tongued dog trying to survive the end of the world. Parachute Kids is about some kids that come from Taiwan to the United States on a vacation, but at the end of the vacation, their parents tell them that they are going to be staying in the United States and the parents are headed back to Taiwan. So now this young girl has to live with her older brother and sister who fight all the time and try and survive in America, and they don't even speak English, so that complicates things too. And then Squished is about a girl who has lots and lots of siblings. You can see a big family, and she's just tired of having to share a room and is dealing with middle school things and friendship things and just wants all of that to change. So all of these have very fun, bright, colorful art. I should show you that too. So lots of fun, colorful, great art, graphic novels. And then last we have some regular chapter books or novels. So Marie Lu's Stars and Smoke, she's a very popular author in our library. This one is about a guy who's a global pop sensation, and there is this kind of mysterious, possibly bad guy, really rich type of guy who has a daughter who loves it. This guy is a huge fan of this pop singer, invites him to sing. There's some espionage, some adventure. When he comes to do this concert, he is also there as a spy, to spy on these top secret people. Angie Thomas, the author of The Hate You Give, she has come out with a middle school fantasy novel. It's going to be a trilogy, so this is the first book in the series, and it's based on African mythology and African folklore. And so this one has to deal with magic, a little bit of fantasy, a lot of adventure. In Nightfall by Suzanne Young, this one is about some kids who get into some trouble and then they're sent off to live with their grandma, I think it is, in Maine, and they are told when they get there to not go out after dark. They have to be home before dark. But, you know, come on, it's summer, they're teens, they want to go out, hang out, find out what's going on in this town. Then they realize that there's probably a reason that they were told to come back before dark, and it has to do with vampires. Alias Anna, this one is set during World War II in Ukraine, and it's written in verse, so you can see not too many words on a page, but it's about after the Nazis take over Ukraine during World War II and the Jewish children trying to run and hide, and this girl, her alias was Anna, is trying to outwit the Nazis and save some of her Jewish friends. And the last one, April Henry's brand new one, Girl Forgotten. She is a wildly popular author in our library, murder mysteries. It's about a girl who starts researching the disappearance of somebody in her hometown a long time ago, 20 years ago, and she starts a podcast trying to solve this crime, but there's somebody out there who doesn't want her to solve this crime. So if any of these books look good to you, go ahead and put them on hold or come to the library to check them out.